We're not ready to go yet. Good? Good? Yeah? You good? Yeah? You can hear me? Yeah? Okay. So I'm just here. Yeah. No, I'm not going to eat it. Can you get my stuff out ready? Because we're ready to go. I'm just here live now with the live stream for CDS and here at Punta Arenas Zona Franca. I'm just waiting around for the radio to kick in, and we'll be ready to set up for the live match between the Falkland Islands and the Warriors team. So the crowd's slowly building up, and I have heard that the team Kataikes will be coming down to support the Falkland Islands by the sounds of it. The Falkland Islands were cheering hard for them last night, hoping they would face off with each other in the final, but it wasn't to be, as the Warriors managed to win the game in the last 7 seconds, 7-6. Okay, what do you want to do? Yeah. So we're just getting ready for the setup, and they're out there cleaning the ice, and the team sheets, I'm just going to get them sorted out, and we'll have that in play. Okay. Right. Yeah. and it sort of rebounds away behind the Falklands goal from one of the Falklands players, and the Falkland Islands come back on the break, and Danny Ross there takes a shot. So when I get a break in play, I will try and run through the team sheets for you. So here we go, down the boards now for Team Warriors, and number 10 Cristobal, he is on it, and he's going around the back of the goal, but he doesn't come out with it. And there's Theo Duncan taking a long range effort, but it doesn't come to anything, and Danny Ross picks it up into the boards. He's trying to get it back to Theo. Theo can't quite dink it across into the centre to Miguel at number 7, but Theo's managed to get himself for a shot there. He fires it, hits the goaltender, goes all the way up into the air, comes down and into his glove for a face-off in the Team Warriors end. So we've got Stu Duncan in goal, Theo Duncan, Danny Ross, Jose Quinto, Steve Healy, Miguel Villageral, Craigie Chipenza, Kingsley Chipenza, Theo Clifton, Matt Cockwell and Louis Francis. Grant Budd is not on the team sheet. He is standing right here in front of me. He is one of the officials for this game. So we are not going to see Grant Budd here playing for the Falkland Islands, but he's been really happy with the team, what they're doing, and really pleased to see the young ones come along, and wanted to see more of them on the ice. It was their final, he said. They got here, so he's going to let them play again. And with that, Team Falklands are really battering the goal, and there we go! Danny Ross screams loudly as the Falkland Islands take the lead, and he's cheering, he's waving his arms, and he's coming off now, and he's really pleased with that. And he's put the Falkland Islands ahead 1-0 in this Winter Classic Cup Gold final. So with that, the line changes on with Steve Healy at the back, Louis the Speed Demon Francis, and then we've got Kingsley Silky Skills Japanza. So there we go. Japanza's on the puck. He's trying to get it round behind the goal, but it doesn't come to anything. And it goes all the way out and is dumped forward. And Stewie just covers it. He was going to let it go there for Steve, but number 10, Cristobal, was coming forward, so he didn't want to risk it and let the puck go loose. So it's a face-off in the Falkland zone, and they managed to win it, and they dink it out to the back to Steve. So the big baldy bandito fires it forward and tries to find Chipanza, but his shot's a bit wayward, and it's an easy one for the goaltender. And they're back behind the goal of the Falklands here with Big Steve, and he's found Kingsley on the side here. And unfortunately, it's a loose puck. It's a loose puck there, and Team Warriors have got a really easy goal for the Warriors team. That was a bit poor there from the Falkland Islands, and they let the chap shoot from the back, and that was a bit of an easy goal to let in, really. So they really need to push the players there and stop them shooting from range. But the Warriors will be happy with that, and now it's 1-1 Falkland Islands and Warriors. So Louis Francis here for the face-off, and he's facing off against number 87, Luis Harambol. If you were listening or watching in yesterday, you would know it was a great day for the Falkland Islands. They won all their matches. The under-12s ladies and under-16 brought home gold for the Falkland Islands, so now it's just the men, hopefully, to bring it home and bring the quadruple here for the Team Falklands. I was talking to some of them last night, and Carla Francis were telling me that the team were cheering for Katoiks, but honestly wanted to play the Warriors because the Warriors beat them last time in the final when they were over here, so they're really keen to get a bit of revenge back. And here we go, the Warriors are on the attack, but it comes to nothing, and there's a trying to get been a bit of a. Oh, there's whistles going left, right, and centre, and Grant's talking to the officials or something. I'm not really too sure what's going on, and I think it's a timeout. Yes, timeout by the looks of that. Timeout to Team Warriors. So there we go. So it's 1-1. It's a very evenly matched game. Some nervous players out there for both teams. I know Stewie Duncan said he was very nervous before this game, and I was talking to Big Steve up in the changing room, and he was saying that last night the players were watching Warriors and getting quite worried. They were saying they were looking really good, and Steve said, just calm down. We've played these guys before, boys. We've beaten them 10-4. Just remember that. Let's play our game. Let's not let them get into our heads, and we do that, and we'll come out victorious. So the Falklands, they do need to get those younger legs pressing, really, like they did in the last few games. If they can get Louis Francis and Kingsley and Craigie, etc., to put pressure on the Warriors team, then I can see them scoring a few goals quite easily in this first half. But they need to keep that pressure up. Don't let the Warriors break, and make sure if they do break that they've got the legs to get back and cover. So there we go. There's a bit of a cheer going on as the face-off comes now to the goal for Team Warriors, and they've managed to pick it out, and just taking his time around the back of the goal, passes it over here to number 87, and he's looking up, looking for the pass, and he's very lucky there, manages to find number 88, and he's on the puck now, and he's firing it forward, but Falkland Islands with Louis Francis have managed to get it out, and if he's found Kingsley, managed to come over to Steve with a bit of space now to Louis. Louis looks up, takes the drive, and it's hit one of their players and comes back to Louis again, who takes another drive, and it's a good save down to his front by the Team Warriors goalie. So Craigie was injured yesterday with a stick going through his cage and hitting his eye. There was some concerns, but it was all right with an ice pack on it later on, and he seems really good and raring to go today. Louis Francis was the other concern. He had a bit of a groin pull, but all seems good at the moment, but you just don't know with muscular injuries. It might get worse, so we've got to keep an eye on Louis. I would say the coaching team will probably be making sure that he's all right and ensure he's there for the whole game. So as I said, Grant's not making an appearance. He's referee in this game, so you won't see the appearance from him in this tournament. As I said, he's really chuffed with the team and what they've done. So here we go. Oh, Grant takes a hit right on the hip. He might need a hip replacement with that shot coming in. He's right up against the boards here, and the puck comes over. One of the Warriors players shot the puck, and it hits him right square on the hip, and he's rubbing it, and yeah, he looks in a bit of pain, to be fair. Right, it's a face-off now, which is good. It's in the Warriors' defensive zone. So hopefully the Falkland Islands can win this one and get a shooting chance going. It does come out to Theo, and he takes the shot, just goes wide, and it doesn't come to nothing. But Falkland Islands are chasing the loose puck and fire it into the centre. But again, they can't find that shirt in the centre, and it comes to Team Warriors. And they're looking up now, and they fire it down to the boards here. And the loose shot comes in, and Stewie Duncan manages to just pick it up and cover it for a face-off in the Falklands defensive zone. So after the quick, frantic start we've had here, it's sort of slowed up a little bit as each team's been probing and testing, and they're trying to sort of get used to each other's play patterns, to be honest. Now we've had a line change, and Miguel's come on, and he's now passed it back to Theo, but Theo was very lucky there to lose it, but he's being double teamed, and Team Falklands need to get back and help him because the Warriors are really pressing him, and he's done really well, the young man there, and he manages to find Miguel, and Miguel's got himself into a good pass and move there with Danny Ross, and Danny Ross is up into the boards, and he fires it back to Theo, and Theo picks up the loose puck, and he's got a bit of space here. What's he going to do? Shoot or pass? He goes for the option of shot, and it goes wide, and unfortunate there for the Falkland Islands, and Miguel's chasing the puck now into the boards. He's being harassed there by number 88 for Team Warriors, but he comes out with it, sees a chance at goal, takes the shot, but it hits the goaltender with ease, and it comes all the way now back to Theo Duncan, and hits the boards, back out into the centre for Danny Ross, and he's looking for a shot, is he? Nope, he was trying to go around the play, and he's lost the puck, and it goes all the way back to the Team Warriors. Now here we go. Team Warriors, are they going to do anything? Are they going to break away? Nope, they go back. They're taking it easy, and they come with a shot, and it doesn't go anywhere, and it's closed down by Danny Ross. And Danny's now tackled hard, and he's on the ground. Team Warriors break away with the puck, and they're trying to find the man up front, number 10, Cristobal, and he can't quite do anything with it. Does he? Yes, he has. He's gone round the back of the goal, and he's tapped it in onto Stewie Duncan's right-hand side with an open goal. That's unfortunate there for Team Falklands. And now we have the Warriors leading this game 2-1. So now the Falkland Islanders really have to step this game up now with 4 minutes to go in the first half. So Grant Budd now has the puck in the centre. He's just waiting for the other official to hand over the information, scores and assists. So just checking the score sheet now, and Cristobal Quintalanca has 2 goals for the Warriors. So they really need to stop him getting in on that puck and stop him with the shots coming in. So Team Falklands have got it all to do now. They're down 2-1, and here we go. We're on the puck, and it comes back in again with a shot at Stewie Duncan, and it's gone loose again. Team Warriors number 87's picking it up, and he's trying to find his player on the left, but it doesn't come to anything, and Stewie plays safe and covers it. I think there's a lot of nervous Falkland team players out there, and they're going to need to shake those nerves off and just play their game, and they can easily beat this team. They've shown that in the tournament, beating them 10-4, so they just need to push, harass, harry, and get in the faces of Team Warriors, and I'm sure it will come good. But they really need to push and press. At the moment, they've been sitting back, and it hasn't really come to anything. So the Warriors now have the puck on the far left, and Team Falklands have come in and tackled it, and Miguel comes away with it, but he's being double teamed, and he fires the puck in, and Danny manages to go over and pick it up and tries to find him again, but it doesn't come to anything. Danny's trying to go again to get it, and Miguel's come out with it, and he's looking to turn and shoot, and he's opened up a shot, and it goes in. I'm sure that was in, but no, it hit the post. It looked like it hit the back and in, but no, it hit the post, and that was unlucky there from Team Falklands. And here we go, the Warriors now on the break, and they take the shot. It doesn't come to anything, and there's a big mass of bodies behind the goal, and Stewie Duncan just looks behind and doesn't see it go to anything. And now Team Warriors are making themselves a bit of space here, and Team Falklands are kind of all over the place, and they really need to get the puck, and it comes all the way back to Team Warriors for the shot. Comes in low and hard, and is blocked by Team Falklands. And here we go for another shot, and Stewie Duncan manages to get down low, and he's saved the shot. And Stewie's now getting a bit heated here. One of the players for Team Warriors come over and was grabbing his stick, and he wasn't too happy about that, but there's a bit of shaking and hugging and stuff, and there it all seems to be calmed down. So now Grant's brought them both over, and he's talking to Miguel and number 26. Is it number 26? Oh, I'm not too sure who it is. They change their numbers like I have hot dinners. And it can get very confusing, to be honest. And I have no idea. He's got a 6 with a 2, so it looks like 26, but it's the 2's blanked out, so we don't know who the hell that is. So we'll get Marianne to check that one out later on, and hopefully we can sort that ghost player out. The puck comes in, and it's loose in front of the Falkland Islands goal, and Team Falklands have managed to cover it, and we've got 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. Team Falklands, if they want to get anything out of this first half, they really need to work hard and hustle hard. And here it comes to Team Warriors. They take the shot, but it doesn't come to much. It's blocked. It's knocked away. And Team Falklands are trying to dig it out at the back. So come on, boys. You really need to start pushing. You really need to start playing your game. Oh, and it goes loose, and it hits the post. And that was very close for another goal for Team Warriors. And Stewie's not happy. He's fuming. He's pushing the other player out the way. The Team Warrior player really come in hard there on the goaltender, and Stewie did not like that one bit. And that's how it goes. Player number 26, we don't know who he is, and there what Team Warriors are telling him to come off, tell him to come and cool down. So he goes down, and he's off, and now the whistle's gone, and Grant's talking, and he's pointing, and he's telling number 26, you need to come over here, and he's telling number 7 Miguel for Falkland Islands, and no, he's talking to the captain of the Team Warriors, And I would say they're probably telling the captain to say, look, you need to calm that fella down. He's playing a bit tough, he's playing a bit above the rules there, and he's done twice now. He's saying he's done it twice. Now, the next time he does it, he's off. So there we go. So he's just telling him, and the translation's going across with Miguel, and he's just letting him know what will happen if he does it one more time. So it is a contact sport, and it can get rough and ready at times, but the goaltenders are not fair game. You cannot go in hard on them at all, and that's what happened basically. He came in and he started pushing Stewie around, and Stewie had the puck covered, to be fair. So what had happened, the puck had come in and it gone loose, it hit the post, and then Stewie managed to get a glove on it and cover it, and this chap come in and he started pushing Stewie right into his goal, and the goal went flying, Stewie went flying, so Stewie come up and started pushing him back, and was given as good as he could get. So yes, it can happen, a bit of fisticuffs in hockey, that's how it happens. But we're underway again, and there's another shot coming from Team Warriors. And I would say overall in this first half, the Warriors have been the better of the two teams. Since going a goal behind, they've done really well, and they've managed to come in. And there we go, Team Warriors smashing a third, and this is looking very, very bleak for Team Falklands. And they really need to sort their heads out. They really need to get into this game. They've got a massive, massive second half to go, and it's really not looking good. So we need to see them pick up the paces in the second half, and try and get those nerves out the way, and try and push a lot harder and play their game, and stop letting the Warriors play their game, because that's what's happening. They're letting the Warriors get into their heads. Stewie's letting the players get into their heads, and it's working. It's got the Falkland Islands team rattled. And there goes the whistle at half time, and the Falkland Islands team are losing 3-1 to the Warriors. So Team Falklands are going to have a really good chat with each other, and they're going to have to sort their game plan out. And I feel, watching the game, they need to go back to the drawing board, and they need to start pressing, doing what they've done in the last two games. But they're playing like they did in the first game. They're sitting back and they're letting the Team Warriors come at them, and they're letting the Team Warriors have more of the puck. They're letting them play it around, pass it around, using the boards, getting the shots in, and it's been really effective for Team Warriors. So hats off to them. They're playing very well, and Team Falklands really need to sort this out in the second half. So I'm going to go and grab a few drinks of Fanta, and I'll hand back to Furs, and then I'll let you know when we're ready to go for the second half.
Hello Marcus, how are you?
Good.
Okay. Saludamos ahí a Marcus Morrison, verdad que estaba llevando las emisiones en esta oportunidad. Nosotros hemos retornado un poquitito más tarde. Se está jugando aún acá el juego entre los equipos de Warrior y Falkland. Gana Warrior, está ganando el equipo de los Warriors al equipo visitante, en un muy buen partido que se está desarrollando aquí en Zona Franca. CDR TV Red en vivo y en directo, CDR canal CDR YouTube, canal CDR Facebook, www.xgo.cl a través de internet, y usted puede ver las imágenes, por supuesto, como siempre, a través de CDR. Y en YouTube, usted va al Smart TV, coloca YouTube y caramba, tiene imágenes espectaculares. Están en el descanso del primer tiempo. Dijimos que en la Franca está el 5 Quintú, el 7 Villarroel, el 8 Rose, el 10 Bad, el 11 Haley, el 14 Clipston, el 19 Chipunza, el 26 Duncan, el 35 Cowbell, el 40 Chipunza Craig, el 42 Kelly Joe Contreras, el 97 Lois Francis, el 76 Theo Duncan y el 96 Star Duncan. En tanto que en los Warriors, como siempre, está con el 2 Orellana, con el 10 Quintuyainca, con el 7 Rocco, con el 26 Pinto, el 67 Flores, el 69 Mancilla, el 88 Trujillo, el 87 Luis Arancilla, el 95 Gallardo, está también Mancilla con el 22 y el 91 Vera. Ya se viene la etapa final del partido. está relatando para ustedes en esta oportunidad la final. Es la final entre Warriors y el equipo visitante de los Fancla. Nuestro buen amigo Marcus Morrison de Islas Falkland, que tiene una radio también allá. Y nosotros a través de la imagen les estamos haciendo llegar este encuentro. Está quedando un poquitito, los segundos se están pasando en un partido entretenido. Excelente. Vamos a dejar a Marcus. Éxito. Ok. Se resta un minuto, un poquito más. No quiere todavía tomar. Los nervios también. La pasión. Está cansado. Relatar. También cansa. Tensiona. Más aún cuando está jugando un equipo de su localidad. Entonces esto también afecta al hombre, a la persona que está relatando, llevándole las imágenes y también narrándole los acontecimientos. Un muy buen partido, en ventaja el equipo local. Restan menos de 20 segundos para que se reinicie el juego. Vemos a Villarruel, vemos a Ruz, al portero el mismo de siempre en el equipo visitante. Ojalá salga bueno este segundo tiempo. Cansancio en ambos equipos, todos los días prácticamente, desde la semana pasada, desde el día viernes pasado, claro está, han estado acá corriendo detrás del disco, jugando con el palo en el hielo de Zona Franca, cancha de hielo. Mr. Morrison ya se prepara para el tiempo y el juego final. Le corren los segundos rápidamente, se viene la etapa final de este partido. Los jueces son los mismos que los cuales han estado llevando. Dejamos a Mr. Morrison, por favor.
Thank you, Furs, and yeah, you join me back here in Punta Arenas, Zona Franca, and it's currently 3-1 to Team Warriors against Team Falklands in this men's final of the Winter Classic Cup. The Team Falklands now win the face-off here as the puck is dropped, and they're going to have to do really hard. They're going to have to work twice as hard in this second half to get back into this game and try and win the gold cup. And there comes a long-range shot from Team Warriors, and that's a fantastic save from Stewie down to his right as Christabel picks up the loose puck, and he's kept Falklands in the game there. Team Falklands again still looking lethargic. They're not chasing that puck enough for me, and it's all the way back to Stewie, and he covers it, and it's gone for a face-off. So in the first half we had a goal from Danny Ross, and then Theo Duncan was an assist there, and then it was Christabel Quintalanca, and then 2 goals from Lewis Harambar. So we have, and there we go, there's another goal for Team Warriors, and it's all falling apart here in the final for Team Falklands, and straight off the face-off they get another goal from Lewis Harambar, and the Falkland Islands look like rabbits caught in headlights. They don't know what to do. The Team Warriors are just hitting them hard and fast. They're winning every second puck, and everything's just working for them. And they really need to shake this off, Team Falklands, otherwise this could be looking bad for them in this final, as they're losing now 4-1. And here we go. The Warriors have now got the puck. It comes all the way back to Theo Duncan. Theo Duncan takes the shot, doesn't come to anything, and Danny Ross is trying to take it up, but it's gone over the boards, and it's now a face-off for the Falkland Islands. And we've got 18 minutes left of this second half, and it's really looking bleak for the Falkland Islands now. So we really got to hope they can get a quick goal back and get some morale back into the team and try and get back into this final. Otherwise it's going to be all over before we can shake a stick at it. And there we go, there's a bit of a battle down there, and I think it's Miguel. Yes, Miguel is on with Danny, and Danny tries to find the loose puck. Oh, he couldn't quite get it, and Team Warriors have done well. I can't take my hat off enough to Team Warriors. They are working really hard. They've learnt from that last game demolition of the Falklands team where they lost 10-4, and they've changed things up. But there we go, Miguel fires it into Danny, and Danny takes the shot, and it's now 4-2 to the Falkland Islands, and he's really happy with that goal, and he's celebrated, and he's done his usual knee slide on the ice. But let's not too carried away, Danny. We've still got a long way to go, mate, and it's still 4-2 to Team Warriors, so Falkland Islands have still got a lot of work to do here. Louis Francis there trying to win the face-off, but it doesn't come to anything. It's all the way back down to Team Falklands goal, and old Big Steve now on the puck, and he's looking for Louis here on the right, and Louis trying to get it past the Warriors team, and he goes all the way to Kingsley, but again, here comes the Warriors tackling Kingsley. It's like they're marking him out of the game. They know his skills. They're really worried about Kingsley getting on that puck. And Team Warriors now come across, and here's number 87 with the shot. Comes across in front of the goal. Cristobal, number 10, picks it up, and he's pirouetted around, and he's looking into the centre, but Louis Francis has picked it up, looks up, takes a shot, but it goes wide. We need to see more of that Team Falklands. That's it. Keep pressing, keep shooting, and the chances will come. Steve Healy just nicks it away from Cristobal, and he falls flat on his face, and the puck comes out to Team Warriors, and they're in front of the goal for Team Falklands here, and it's quite dangerous. They're trying to go around the goal, but doesn't come to anything. There's a loose puck now going through to number 88, and he takes a shot, and there we go! Goal for Team Warriors! It's now 5-2 for Team Warriors, and as I said, that celebration from Danny there was a bit too early for me. We really needed to just keep our heads. We cannot afford to keep letting in more goals. So Team Falklands are down 5-2 with only 15 minutes left on the clock. So here we go. There's a shot comes in from Kingsley, but it doesn't come to anything. And it's over to Louis. Louis tries to find Kingsley again and doesn't quite get there, and the goalie just pings it away. I just can't quite see it at the moment. The officials are in my way. And amazingly, it's Grant. I can't believe he's actually blocking my sight here. Right, there we go. It's all the way back to Team Falklands goal. And Steve is trying to pick it up. He's been screaming at his team. He's saying, come on, lads, come on, get back into this game. Now Steve has got a bit of space here, and he's managed to find. No, he didn't. There was a really good pass and really well played by Team Warriors, who come and cut the puck out and stop Louis going through. And here we go. Kingsley's taking it around one player, taking it around the two, but he's taking it on too much. And it comes out into the centre, and they try to shoot. And there we go. There's another goal. I think that went in. I think that's a goal. Nope, they're saying no goal, no goal. I thought it was a goal there. That was hairy there for the Falkland Islands. The shot come in from the Warriors, and it actually hit the post now, looking at the replay, and they were very lucky again there, Falkland Islands. They've got to stop playing around with it in front of goal and just use the boards, dump it, get rid of it. And don't faff about with it, because this is what will happen. You faff about with it in front of your goal, and they'll come along and nick it from you. And before you know it, there's an open player in the centre ready and waiting for a shot. Now there's a timeout here, and I think it's Team Falklands have taken the timeout. And they've all come skating over, and they'll be having a chat with each other, trying to figure out how to get back into this game. But it's 5-2 to Team Warriors, and we've got 14 minutes left on the clock. Time is running by for the Falkland Islands team, and they're going to really have to dig deep and try and get a couple of quick goals back here to worry the Warriors and put the pressure back onto them. It's been a really tough game to commentate. My nerves are jangling, the team's nerves are jangling, the crowd is quite quiet. It's very uneasy here for the Falkland Islands support and the Falkland Islands players. So we need a couple of goals to get the morale back up. So Grant's just holding his hand up. He's telling them to wait. And he's asked the other official to come across. And they're chatting about something. Some gesturing going on. I'm not too sure, but there we go. He blows the whistle. And Team Warriors are just going to the back there. Team Falklands skating around, ready for a warm-up, and they've got the puck now in the Falkland Islands defensive zone, ready for a face-off. And I've got the mic in one hand and I've got the headset on, so I'm doing live streaming commentary for CDS. It's been a pleasure to do that for them here in Punta Arenas, and trying to keep up with all the action that's going on here in front of us. So Team Falklands picked up the puck at the back and they're trying to dig it out. But again, Team Warriors working so hard and stopping the Falkland Islands breaking out. They know from last game, don't let the Falkland Islands break out, because they will punish you for it. And here we go. Miguel's got a bit of a chance here, takes the shot, but it doesn't come to anything, and it goes to the side of the goal, and he picks up his rebound, tries to find the open player in the centre, but Team Warriors have managed to come out with it, and now they're a 2-on-1 breakaway, but it's a very poor pass to the left-hand side here, and it gives Falklands a chance to come back, and that does happen with Theo Duncan. He manages to find Team Falkland player in the front, fires it forward, and Danny's come out with the puck. But again, Team Warriors, they're playing like men possessed. They're everywhere on this ice, and they're trying to stop that puck going towards their goal as much as they can. Team Falklands just can't get a grip of it, and they can't get a hold on this match. And Miguel now fires it over to Danny, and the clock's counting down, and Team Falklands are really running out of time. They need something to happen quickly. Theo has an open shot. It comes in. It's blocked now by Team Warriors. They're throwing everything and the kitchen sink at this to try and stop Team Falklands getting back into this game. And here we go. Theo Duncan now trying to come back, but number 6 has got the puck, and he fires it forward, and it doesn't come to anything, and Miguel has to come back to help Theo, and if they can get it out to Theo, he's got a chance here to shoot, and he does just so, but again, it's straight down the goaltender's throat, and it doesn't come to anything. Danny now on the puck to the left-hand side, trying to find Theo, but it's a wayward pass. It doesn't come anywhere, and it goes all the way back to Stewie. He covers it, lets it go. Miguel picks it up, fires it forward to Theo. Theo looks up, got a bit of time. He's got to make this count, takes the shot, and again, straight at the keeper, and nothing of it. So now they need to make a line change. Danny's looking tired. He's coming off. Miguel's coming off. Theo's coming off. Steve Healy's back on. We've got Kingsley Chapunza, and we've got Louis Francis. 5-2, the Warriors lead. So it's down in the far corner, and trying to dig it out and get it into the centre, but it doesn't happen, and Team Warriors managed to get it away, and Cristobal with the blue helmet on chases away, and he's now trying to go around the goal, and Big Steve's there digging the puck out for the Falkland Islands, fires it forward, but it's now come into the centre for Team Warriors, and they've got the puck again, and causing a bit of trouble here, and they've got a man over in the centre, and no one's marking him, but Stewie does well, but no, he's gone round him, and it's going to be a simple tap in. Nope, Stewie's managed to stick out a hand, and he's managed to stop the puck going in, and then again this number 6, Angel, I think Grant's going to send him off. He's going to send him. Is he going? He's going. He's going. He's going. Oh, sorry, it's Bastian Guiardo. He's gone. Yep, that's it. He had enough. Grant had enough. He sent him off. There's not a power play, but he sent him off to the bench. So what had happened there, there was a bit of a mess in front of goal, and this Bastian chap didn't like what had happened and slammed his stick into the ice in an unsportsmanlike manner. And Grant didn't take fancy to that and said, nope, off you go, mate. So here we go. Team Falklands are trying to get it in, and it comes in to the goaltender, and there's a bit of a melee in front of goal, but they've done really well there, Team Warriors, to cover it. And we've only got 11 minutes left on this clock, and it's looking really, really bleak here for the Falkland Islands. And we hope that they can find a couple of goals to bring this game into a really tight end, but we'll see what happens here as the face-off is dropped. And Big Steve, he's coming back behind his goal, and he's looked up, looked once, looks twice, and decides not to pass, and tries to get it over to the right-hand side, and Kingsley, but Kingsley's muscled out, and he does well, actually, Kingsley, to be fair, but unfortunately it comes out to Cristobal, and he takes a shot, but it's a simple save there for Stewie, and it's dropped down in front of him for a face-off to the Falkland Islands. Team Warriors will be happy with this, though. They'll be chuffed to keep the puck in the Falkland Islands defensive zone, as it keeps the puck away from them, and any goals going in for the Falkland Islands. So the more pressure they put on Team Falklands, the more it'll stress them out. So here we go, Kingsley wings the puck, and he fires it forward, and he has a shot at goal, but it comes to nothing. It's a simple one for the goaltender, and again another face-off in the Warriors defensive zone. Another quick line change, and with that we've got Miguel, Theo Duncan and Danny Ross back on. We're hoping now that Danny can maybe get another goal just to give some hopes here to the Falkland Islands team with 10 minutes left on the clock, and the puck goes behind the Warriors goal. And they're now just time wasting a bit behind their goal, and they've fired it behind. They're doing well here, keeping hold of the puck, and that's what they've done all game. Kept that puck, kept it moving, looking for the open space, and there's a really good shot comes in from number 87, Harambor, and good save there to Stewie's left with the glove hand. So Team Falklands come away with the puck from the face-off, and Miguel chips it forward. Oh, that was very close to being blocked there by Team Warriors, and Theo Duncan is on it and takes a shot, but it's a good save from the keeper, and Theo sort of loses his footing there and goes flying into the goal, so the face-off is held in the defensive zone of Team Warriors, and it's 9 minutes left on the clock. And the Falkland Islands don't look like they're going to get a goal at this present second in time. It's looking very bad. They can't seem to get a shot on goal, and it has been quite a while since they had a good, real decent drive at goal, and they really need to keep the pressure on Team Warriors. Team Warriors look like they've got up smelling the coffee today because they look really up for this game. So the face-off goes and it drops to Team Falklands, but it's loose. It's come out now for Team Warriors and they fire it back. He looks up for a shot, but he decides not and goes to the pass. Goes back into the centre, back to the boards. Pass 1-2, 1-2. Really good going here for Team Warriors, but it goes loose against the boards and Miguel picks it. He looks forward, does a little dink to Theo. Theo tries to turn and shoot, but he can't get what he wants to purchase on it, and it comes back across. And here we go with another shot, and it's a good save there from the keeper to his left with his pads. And it's back with Team Falklands again. And they're trying to get it into Danny in the centre. And here we go, breakaway for Team Warriors with Cristobal, the man who scored most of the goals for the for the Warriors, but he's blocked, and it's back up there with Danny. And again, here we go. Miguel's got the puck. He fires it over to Theo Duncan. Theo Duncan looking for a shot, but he can't quite get it, and he's a bit too slow on the puck. And now the Warriors are up against it, 2 on Stewie, and they're trying to go around, and Stewie does really well to stop the puck. And there's Theo takes the shot, but again it's straight at the goaltender, and it's so frustrating to watch, listeners. It really is. It's just unfortunate the puck just won't go where he wants it to go, and Theo's our top goal scorer for Falkland Islands, but tonight he just hasn't been able to hit a barn door with a banjo. So the whistle's gone, and there's a timeout here for Warriors. So Coach Paul Ellis, he wasn't very well yesterday and didn't come down for the games, poor chap. He's been down with a lurgy, and quite a few of them have had that as well. Some of the younger ones have had it, and the ladies were saying that they were feeling the effects of it as well, and that's why their game wasn't as good as it should have been, they felt. So some of them were ill. So yeah, but Paul's down here now, and he's trying to jeer on his players, trying to tell them, come on, get on the puck, guys. You've got to start pressuring and try and get back into this game, because we've only got 7 minutes left to go, and it's not looking good for Team Falklands. But the Falkland Islands have had a fantastic tournament. To be fair, the ladies have won their gold, the under-12s have won their gold, and the under-16s have won theirs. So, you know, let's not be downhearted on this. It's been an absolutely fantastic journey for the Falkland Islands players here, and they should all be very, very proud to obtain those achievements. And the men should be very proud, even if they do lose this game. They should be very proud of their achievements. It's been a tough ride for them here. The Katoiks team and the Warriors team have been some really good teams to face off against. So it's not been easy for them, and they've actually had a very good tournament, to be fair. So there we go. We're back underway again, and the puck is now with the Team Warriors, and they're trying to attack the Falkland Islands goal again, and it comes across, it goes loose, and Steve Healy's trying to pressure number 10 Cristobal, and it works really well, and Louis Francis manages to dink it away, but he can't quite capitalise on it, and it goes all the way back to Team Warriors, and into the centre now we find Kingsley Chipenza on the puck, takes the shot, but it's wayward, hits the boards, and Team Warriors are now trying to get on the breakaway. But well done, that lad Kingsley Chipenza, and he stops them breaking away and helps Team Falklands get into a bit of space. But nope, there's Cristobal, dinks it away from Steve Healy, takes the shot, and it's a really good save there from Stewie Duncan, and Cristobal goes high and flat on his face from the tackle from the big baldy bandito Steve Healy. So Steve now, he's in the centre there waiting for the shot to come across, and we've got a face-off for the Falkland Islands. It goes all the way back to Louis and fires it forward. He's just dumped it forward really to try and get the pressure off the Falkland Islands defensive zone, and they're chasing it forward there with Kingsley. He's gone down, he's on his knees, and he hasn't come away with the puck. And there we go, Team Warriors again back on the puck and driving forward once again. Here we go with Gallardo, the danger man, who's been on a few times causing a ruckus for the Falkland Islands. He's got in their heads really, to be fair, and it's worked. And a little pass goes wayward there from Steve, and he's very lucky to be honest. That could have been a good breakaway there for Team Warriors, and now the Team Falklands are trying to capitalise on some mistakes here from Warriors, and Kingsley has it, and he takes the shot, but it's no good, and it goes high, wide and handsome, and it's over the goal and picked up by the Warriors team, and they've gone back behind their goal now, and they're driving forward once again, and it's a loose puck, and Louis has a shot at it, but it doesn't come to anything. And there's a battle right in front of me here with Kingsley and the Warriors player, and he manages to get out of it, and there's a good chance here for Louis, who takes the shot, but he just can't quite get it in, and Number 6, Gallardo, goes running into the goal, pushes it, and there's a break in play. And now we've only got 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's, 5 minutes. Sorry, I had it wrong. Oh, I was getting a bit panicky then. But it's still a long way to go for Team Falklands. They need 3 goals to get back into this game. In 5 minutes, 3 goals. That's a huge, huge ask for Team Falklands. Is it too little, too late? Well, we will see. And now the Falkland Islands team are trying to drive it in once again. It's behind the back of the goal of the Warriors. Doesn't come to anything. And Team Falklands trying to dig it out with Miguel, but he's double teamed, and Team Warriors have come away, and they're now trying to get on the break here, and there's a bit of a shot coming in, and it goes wide of Stewie Duncan's goal, and he's very lucky there. Theo Duncan comes away with it and finds the pass again with the 1-2, takes the shot, goes in, but nope, nothing comes of it once again, and it goes wide. And the official's just standing right in front of me here, so I'm just trying to get an idea of where we are. And there's the Team Warriors back on the puck, round behind their goal, and that's what they want. They want the puck, they want to keep the possession, and they want to keep the Falkland Islands off that puck. And it's working really, really well. The Falkland Islands are getting flustered, they're getting frustrated. And here we go, back to Team Warriors. Team Warriors doing really well here with their 2 players. Take a shot at Stewie. It's down low to his left. He pings it away, comes back. It hasn't come well for them, and here goes Theo Duncan. He's trying to take a shot at goal, and he goes forward and around, but again, it just will not fall for him, and it hits the goaltender and away. And Falkland Islands tried really well there, but didn't come to anything. And now Team Warriors are back on the break, and they've got a man over if they can find him. They were very close, and Gallardo was, but he falls over, and he's back up trying to get the puck, and he does so. He fires it all the way back to his teammate, and they fire it forward onto the boards, and doesn't come to anything. The Falkland Islands ping it forward, and yet again it's coming back to the Falkland Islands, and there's a breakaway here, and there you go. Good night, Vienna. The Falkland Islands are down and out. And that is 6 goals now for Warriors, and I do not believe they will be able to get back into this game with 3 minutes to go. I really do hope they can. I really, really do. I do feel for the boys out there. They've put everything out there on the ice, but it's all up against them. The hard-fought games of the last few days, I think, playing its toll on them. So here we go, we're off again, and the Warriors are now back on the puck in their defensive zone, and Miguel, Danny and Theo Duncan are on, and they're trying to pressure the puck now, and it's come loose. The Warriors are now digging it out over by the boards, and it's come loose to Miguel, and he's found Theo Duncan. Theo, if he looks up, he might find Danny, but he doesn't. He drives forward and takes the shot, but again it's wayward, and the shot's really not coming out right for the Falkland Islands, and they're looking dejected, and they're looking really flustered and frustrated. And now we've only got 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's not looking good for Team Falklands here in the Winter Cup Classic Gold Final. There's a big smash and hit there from Miguel, and the Warrior player goes down. It goes all the way back to Theo Duncan, but he's too slow, and the Warriors player gets the puck off him, and now Danny picks it up. He's the only goal scorer today for the Falkland Islands, and he's trying to drive forward, but he can't find Miguel as well as he wanted, and Team Warriors now come away with the puck, and there was very close for there. Stewie Duncan tried to hit it away, and it come loose, and the big player there, Rokos number 2, the big beanpole player, as I said in previous games, he's playing in those Devil's Wellies, as Grant calls them, those rented ice skates, and he just nearly scored there for the Warriors. So the Falkland Islands now pressuring. They're really trying to get something back in this game, but I think it's too little too late, as we've only got a minute now and 13 on the clock, and I really can't see them scoring 4 goals in quick succession. And Theo Clifton comes on, but he takes a swing at it and doesn't do anything. Louis Francis takes the Kingsley, but he can't quite get it into the centre, and it drops now down for the goaltender of the Warriors, and we've only got 50-something seconds left on the clock, and it's not looking good. Team Falklands have come so far, and it's just such a shame they couldn't bring home the gold to make it the quadruple, but there you go. That's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles, and they've done really, really well in this tournament, though. To come back to win 2 games and then manage to get their way into the final has been an incredible achievement, but it's just one game too far, I think, for them. and they're really jaded. And let's just not forget as well that a lot of these players that are playing for the men's team are actually getting a bit tongue twisted there. And they've actually played for the under-16s as well, so they've played a lot of hockey. There's a lot of game time, so it's to be fair, it's been really hard and frustrating for them in this game. And there you go, the crowd are counting down, and there we go, the whistle goes, and Team Falklands are unfortunately unable to grab the gold here in the final game of the Winter Cup Classic in Punta Arenas, Zona Franca. But I tell you what, they've done the Falkland Islands proud, and I hope that you all listening will be sending them some really nice Facebook comments and getting hold of them to say, well done lads, you've done us proud. You might have lost the final, but hey, we've won 3 golds and we've got a silver, so you can't complain with that. That's really good, and there's some really good young Falkland Island players that are coming up through the ranks, and there's always a really good hope there for the Team Falklands for the future to come back here next year. I think Grant's wanting to, and try and take that gold away from Team Warriors. So they're just shaking their hands now. Each team is on the ice doing the sportsmanship as usual at the end of ice hockey, and they're all on the line and they're all shaking each other's hands. And there's Jose Quinto having a little shake there with one of the Warriors team, that Gallardo chap. And he was lucky to stay on the field, to be honest, on the rinks, because he had a few chances, but he also was very rough. He was going above and beyond, I think, the actual rules of the game, and Grant had a word with him, and he actually did send him off, not as a sin bin, but he just sent him off to the bench to cool down because he had smashed his stick into the ice. But there you go, the Warriors, I would say, deserved champions in this final. They controlled the game right from the get-go, even though they went behind, and Team Falklands sort of probably got to thinking, oh, this is going to be good again, we're going to have another 10-4 something game. But Team Warriors held their own, and they got back into the game, and then they just never looked back. And the Falkland Islands just couldn't get the shots in, and when they did get the shots in, they would just hit the goaltender and couldn't find the open net. So a bit frustrating for the men's team, but hats off to them all. They've done the Falkland Islands proud. So here we are, they're just all grouped together now, and they've got the Falklands flag waving and flying, and there's a big team photo with the Warriors and the Falkland Islands, and everybody's cheering and clapping. And what'll happen now is they'll all get de-kitted, and I will go run over and get some interviews with the Falkland Islands players, and then later on there's going to be a closing ceremony. I think we're looking at probably in half an hour's time, so I will hang around for that and get some photos of all the teams and the trophy presentations. So what I'll do right now is I'll quickly go back to Furs. I'll get some Fanta down my neck, and then hopefully after the song I'll be able to come back with some live interviews with the Falkland Islands team.
Relatos, comentarios, incidencia, Mr. Morrison, Marcus Morrison, very good relatus gamer, very good relatus gamer.
Yeah, that was a great game there from Team Warriors, I feel. They capitalised on the 2 goals from the start, and they never looked back, and Team Falklands couldn't get to grip with that game, and they just couldn't get the puck. Team Warriors obviously learnt from the last game they played Falkland Islands, where they lost 10-4, and that it really did show. They came out, they pressed the Falkland Islands players and stopped them getting the shots in like they usually do, cut down the passing lanes, and it worked tremendously well. And with that they hit them on the breakaway, and the Team Falklands just looked very tired in this game, and I think the number of games they've had to play over the last week or so has really taken its toll, as some of the players were playing for the under-16s team. But putting the excuses aside, you can't take anything away from the Warriors team. I think they're deserved winners, and they played absolutely out of their skin. So congratulations to Team Warriors, and well done to Team Falklands.
and family, you practice hockey.
Yes, so I play hockey. Oh wow, I used to play hockey, retired now. I coach ball hockey in the Falkland Islands. My daughter here, she's plays for the ladies and she won the gold, and my son plays for the under 12s and he won the gold as well. So we're a hockey family. Marianne herself, she plays for the ladies team as well, and hopefully next year we'll send a team to Canada for the ball hockey with Gary Slavin and Dave Welloy helping us out.
Good, thank you very much. Return goals at Islas Falkland.
Thank you, Luis. It's been absolutely a pleasure to do commentary for CDS, and I've got your details, and we will stay in contact. And it's been an absolute pleasure to be here in Punta Arenas. Everybody's been really nice, and I'm going to miss the Fanta. But muchas gracias, señor. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti y a familia también.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bueno, allí dialogamos con quien estuvo a cargo de la transmisión del relato, Mr. Morrison. Nos vamos, gracias por la atención. ¿Quiere mandar un saludo? ¿Con quién dialogamos?
Con Carlos Trujillo. Quería enviarle un saludo a nuestro portero, que en este campeonato no pudo estar presente, Jordan Fuente de Serena. En todos los campeonatos está con nosotros, pero en este campeonato no pudo estar. Así que le mando un saludo a él y eso. Muchas gracias. A toda la gente que nos está mirando de Serena, que nos está apoyando de todos lados. Gracias. Eso.
Ok, uno de los campeones, el amigo Trujillo, ahí saludando a sus compañeros y a la gente de Serena que no pudo estar presente en esta oportunidad. CDR se despide en esta ocasión y les invita para este fin de semana también para el básquetbol. Allí vamos a estar presentes en el FEMISUR. Gracias por la atención dispensada, tengan todos ustedes muy buenas tardes. Ahora se viene la premiación acá a los campeones, a los mejores jugadores, etcétera, etcétera. Nos vemos en otra oportunidad.